I have confidence in sunshine. I have confidence in rain. Hello, folks. Welcome to video 2 Vocabulary through Root Words. The Latin root words bene or bon mean good, well. 1. Benefactor. Benefactor. A person who gives money or other help to a person or a group. The millionaire was the major benefactor of the newly built hospital in the city. Benefactor. Which modern day philanthropist donated the most? I'm talking about the 20th century. He's an Indian industrialist and is Jamshedji Tata. Can you just take a guess on how much he would have donated? He tops the list with an estimated donation of $102 billion. And you know what? The Tata Group is still contributing. 2. Benign. Benign. Kind and gentle, not harmful. The benign teacher corrected the students' errors. The doctor said the tumor is benign, not harmful. On being benign. Be forgetful, be quiet. For any wrong done to you, better yet, be gentle, be kind, if the chap is bigger than you. 3. Benevolent. Benevolent. Kind, helpful and generous. The country prospered under the benevolent dictator. Talking about dictators, I just can't resist taking a dig at Uncle Adolf. It was 1945, it's the end of Second World War, almost at the end, and see Hitler calls us astrologer. I think I'm done for. The Allies are surrounding me now. The Soviets are coming from the east. I don't think I have much time to live. Just tell me which day I'm going to die. So astrologer consults his notes and says, Mein Führer, you will die on a Jewish holiday. Jewish holiday? Which one? Oh, no, it doesn't matter. Any day you die, it will be a Jewish holiday. 4. Benediction. Benediction. A blessing. The priest extended his arms in benediction. 5. Bon vivant. Bon vivant. The letter T in vivant, the T is silent. A person who likes good food and drinks, who enjoys luxuries. Kumar is a bon vivant among his friends. I benefited immensely from my bon vivant father who took me to the best restaurants and operas. Related word Epicurean. Epicurean. An epicure dining at Crewe found quite a large mouse in his stew. Said the waiter, Don't shout or wave it about, or the rest will be wanting one too. Anonymous. 6. Bona fide. Bona fide. Original, not counterfeit or copied, in good faith. The documents were found to be bona fide. A bona fide exchange offer. Do you know what's the original name of George Eliot? It's Mary Ann Evans. The lady assumed the pen name of George Eliot. And if you'd like to know, there are 2 synonyms for a pen name. Nom de plume and pseudonym. While the word moniker, it means a nickname. Moniker doesn't indicate a pen name, it's a nickname. 7. Bon voyage. Bon voyage. An expression of goodwill at the start of a trip or a new venture. Have a good trip. Ken organized a bon voyage party before his brother left for USA. Do you know who is the only man in history? When he set out, he had no idea where he was going. When he reached, he had no idea where he was. And when he returned, when he came back, He had no idea where he had been. Quite funny, isn't it? But it's true. And the man is Columbus. Let's have a look at how time flies, time's voyage during the history, that is, through human history. The image of the ship you're looking at, it's Golden Hind, the flagship of Francis Drake, in which he circumnavigated the earth. It took about 3 years for him. In other words, it took 3 years for England, especially Queen Elizabeth I, to hear about his success. And that was 16th century. It took about 12 days for the news to reach Europe about the assassination of Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln was assassinated during his second term as president. And that was 19th century.
One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
And it just took about 1.3 seconds for the whole world to confirm moon landings. And that was 20th century. 8. Bonanza. Bonanza. A situation which produces sudden wealth, profit, or good fortune. A large amount of something good. The discovery of a gold field was a bonanza to the government. The World Cup matches are a bonanza for sports lovers. Bonanza. Bonhomie. Bonhomie. Cheerful friendliness. Geniality. The bonhomie of backpack travelers. The bonhomie between the senior and juniors in the campus was something unusual. The initial bonhomie between the Allies and Soviet Union during Second World War went up in smoke after the war and became a Cold War. Soviet Union is now Russia, but the Cold War continues. The latest episode being, Ukraine. Bonhomie rhymes with monami, monami, which means my friend. Both are French words. The word monami is often used by Agatha Christie's Hercule Poirot. 10. Pro bono, pro bono. Legal work undertaken without a fee, often for a client with a low income. Discharging a professional work without a fee for the public good or for a common cause. Usage. The Chief Justice called on the lawyers to do pro bono service for poor clients during the pandemic. Now we'll just have a look at a couple of unrelated words. Benighted. Benighted. Overtaken by darkness, existing in an intellect or a moral or social darkness, an ignorant state. The benighted travelers were forced to take shelter behind a tree. The politician thundered, "We shall bring education and awareness to these benighted people." Benighted. And second word is bondage. Bondage. The state of being a serf. Serf means servant. Or an enslaved person. A state of being dominated by a controlling person or force. Example. Bondage manifests itself in various aspects even in this 21st century. Government rehabilitation programs aim at freeing drug addicts from their bondage. A man went to a priest for a confession. I hit a Jew during the Second World War. The priest said, "Hey, that's a nice thing to do. He saved a human life. No need, don't feel bad." The man said, "But I charged him $10 per week." That's not a nice thing to do. But anyway, war is tough for everyone. And maybe he needed the money. You also have to support him. The man said, "Well, Do I tell him the war is over? End of video 2. Thank you and have a wonderful day.